Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back today. I've moved to so many places and I've come to realize that so many people are struggling outside there to make their farm activities run smoothly, and some are even collapsing. That is due to lack of a controlled environment, that is to say a fence. Dear ladies and gentlemen, today I want us to share on how one can also attain a fence in a farm. With me here, this is a wire fence made up of metal and barbed wire, and this metal in particular is a 4mm metal, yeah, that has a length of 20, up to 20 feet. That is when it is long before being cut into pieces like these ones. Then this barbed wire in particular, this barbed wire is a 14 gauge barbed wire that ranges to up to around 150,000. That is varying from shop to shop, and also your bargaining power. And then the 4mm metal, that one ranges to up to around 45 to 50,000. It also varies from shop to shop and the bargaining power, of course. So dear ladies and gentlemen, today here I want us to see on how can it be possible for one to also attain a fence. So as I've told you earlier that this metal goes to up to a length of 20 feet. If we make the calculation that if the one long metal goes to up to 20 feet, then if one decided to fence the farm using the poles or these metals up to a length of around, let's say, 7 feet, you can decide to cut them to 7 feet, then decide maybe 2 feet go deep underground there, then the 5 feet remain up on top. So you find that one metal is giving you 2 poles, and you have a balance of what? Of even some metal. And definitely that is not a metal you're going to throw or just leave like that. It is going to still help you. So you find it easier that if one metal that costs 45 to 50,000 is giving you 2 poles, or rather 3. Yes, you can see on how to balance it. Yeah, you find that one can be able to fence a farm, because even the other metal, if we use that our calculation that 7 feet, that means one full metal of 20 feet is giving you 2 pieces of 7 feet, and you have a balance still of around 6 feet. So the 6 feet can be used to brace, as a brace, as you see around here like this. These metals have been put across like this, they're like a V, like a M. Yeah, those metals have been put and they are called braces. That is bracing. So they have been put to add extra support to the fence, because you know most of the times when the barbed wire is being tightened, it affects the poles. So at least on the corners of your farm, or in the along that long distance, at least you brace somewhere after